Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Should we just go live?
Yeah.
All right. We are here. Let me get rid of this screen. No need to do an intro today, I don't think, since we're behind schedule. Let's get rid of that.
Save a couple of minutes.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Hello. You got us that look of us figuring it out as we're like, oh, wait, we're live.
Hi, Karen and Penny and Luann.
Oh, hello, you guys. Welcome. Sorry we are late. We not sure what happened. Some buttons got clicked and then it wouldn't let us go live, and then it said to edit, and then we call Candi to pop in and help us.
Yeah, technical difficulties, but that
Yes.
happens from time to time.
Yeah. So how are you, my friend?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. Recouping from CYOE. It was a fun weekend. So you missed out.
I know. I mean, at least I got to participate virtually, but
Yeah.
Saw a lot of you and Shalana and Dana on the screen.
Yeah.
Looked like you were having a blast.
It was fun. I didn't realize at times I was on screen and I probably had the resting face where I was concentrating, and they were going fast. It was hard to keep up.
Yeah.
Like,
I only did a few of the sessions crafted along, and the rest I'll do on my own.
Right.
But yeah, it was very quick paced.
Oh, at Spring Fling I felt it was fast, but I was still able to get caught up and finish every card. I finished maybe 2 cards all weekend, and then I finished them on break because I was like, it was too hard to keep up. But it was fun. Some really cool stuff and really cool papers, and it was really fun.
Yeah, awesome.
We got people popping. Well, hello, Cindy. Hung out with Cindy this weekend. Hey, Brandon, my friend, how are you? Teresa, Shirley, Melissa. Oh my gosh. They're popping in. So should we get started since we are a little behind the 8 ball?
Yeah, I think that sounds good. We should jump on it. Oh, you know what? I have to I just have to put my camera up so I can use it. And
I'll expand our view here. There we go.
I should be good now. Let's see. There we go. All right.
Perfect. Well, we've got a really cool bundle, really fun bundle. I think this week we both have some really fun cards, which I'm super excited about. Mine looks way more complicated than it is. It's actually really super easy. So bundle, no discount on our bundle this week. However, for subscribers, you will get 15% off. And then if you purchase this bundle, I'm not sure if it had the same parameters as last week. So if Heather, if you're in the room or somebody knows, I think if they purchased by midnight, they got the free gift. Our free gift this week is the Squeaky Clean. So, and I believe it is lavender for the Squeaky Clean. So
my favorite.
Yes, I actually have lemon pound cake is the one I'm using right now, and it's, oh my gosh, like it's
does so smell good. Yeah.
Oh, so our bundle. Do you want to go through product?
Sure, that sounds good. So for the bundle this week, we are using the this is the Bookshelves A2 stencil. We're using the Book Club paper pad, the Literally the Best 6x8 stamp set. We're using the pre-scored card bases. You get 10 in a pack, or you can buy the economy size, which is 50 in a pack, and that's what I do because I go through those. I basically use these all the time. So you get the card base. We're using the Wheat Chroma Mist, which is a really nice color. You'll see it as we use it. And the Peach Chroma Glaze. And this bundle is $57.94. And as Shawn mentioned, you get the Lavender Squeaky Clean. And for those of you that aren't familiar with Squeaky Clean, we're going to talk about it a bit more once we get crafting and even show it to you in use.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then
Shalana, hello. She says, I used all my lemon pound cake on purpose. LOL.
I love it. There's some great flavors. I was kind of sniffing them at the store, and man, there's some good ones. But I think they're getting lavender tonight.
Yes, Lavender's tonight. I love the one that is, it's something like fruity cereal, and it smells just like Fruit Loops.
Oh gosh, that
Delicious.
would make me so hungry. Thank you,
Delicious.
Candi. I was just checking some of the other channels here on the side to make sure that it was streaming. So I thought mine was streaming, and so thank you. I appreciate that. Just hitting
Awesome.
us up on the
Thanks.
Brutus Monroe channel.
Yeah. And hello
Um,
to our friend April.
hey, April. So here's my card for the evening. I this whole bundle just screamed fun fold for me, so I got a lot of fun folds this month. So this one is a tri-fold. It looks way harder than it is. It just was a lot of measuring and cutting. Um, Super fun to make, actually. It's so
Yeah.
easy. Um, yeah, so
That is
I used various papers on this one just to get it all kind of looking crazy. So I love it.
that's a great card. I really love that, Shawn. And my card tonight is not quite as advanced as Shawn's, but it has. I love a good sliding. Oh, I have my little bookmark that I need for it there. I love a good sliding window card. So your sliding part has the stencil, then you pull it up, and on the inside is a sweet message that says, "You are my favorite chapter," as well as a bookmark and some of the paper from the from tonight's collection that has the hearts on it.
Love it. Yeah, you've done a couple slide cards, I think, on
Yes,
Men of
as
Monroe.
yeah, I have. Heather always says, she's like, "You like a good magic window card," and I
Yes,
do. I do.
yes.
I love them. Hello,
Melissa
Sister
says, Walter,
Donna.
you're being Shawn too. I'm assuming for the fun foldy kind of something. That's what she's referencing.
Yes, yes, indeed. All right, so time to get started, I guess, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna do my stamping and watercoloring, I think, here first. Um,
Okay.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Just while everybody's attention here at the beginning, I'm gonna just run through how to do the base, and how to cut this and how to score this. And
Sure.
I've got to have my cheat notes over here too. So let me grab my score, buddy. So the base itself is 10.5 by 5 3/4. Again, I'll say it because if you're gonna replay to catch all this, 10.5 by 5 3/4. Um, yours says Shawn at Manly Made Minute on your screen.
Oh, that's weird.
Yes, we were having some. We don't even know what was going on, to be honest. And you logged in before me, so that shouldn't work like that.
Yeah. Um, Weird. Well, you've seen that movie Crazy White Female. I'm the
Yeah,
crazy white male. I'm just
yeah,
stalking you, Shawn.
right. Okay, so scoring, and I'll say this twice, just because if you replay this, you got it on video here. You're gonna go on the long side, and you're gonna score at 1 3/4, 3.5, 3.5, 7, and 8 3/4. Okay, so again, 1 3/4, 3.5, 7, 8 3/4. Then you're going to turn it to the short side, and you're going to score at 1.5. Flip it and do 1.5. Okay, 1.5, flip it, do 1.5. Then you just need to cut 2 lines on this to make this fold. And then I'll be quiet.
No, take your time. Those
So
are
then you're going to cut from the first, on the short side here, the first score line to the last. You're going to cut on this line on each of these. Okay. And this is at 1.5. You line it up with that first score line, cut to the last score line. And then repeat. Like so. Now I'm going to fold this first one back on itself. Okay. Then this tab and this tab need to go in, and this one needs to come out. So I'll bend this and score here, like so. And then I'm going to score this one poking out. Okay, then you're going to tuck this one in. Yeah, double check here. This one in, and then these ones come out. Okay, so I'll fold it back on itself, pop this mountain out, pop that mountain in, and then these little peaks come out. So you should have like almost a rectangle kind of card that will open like so. And then we got lots of cuts, but we'll do that later. All right, I'll watercolor. I figured I'd explain that right at the beginning while everybody's paying attention, and then move on.
Yeah, you may as well. And you know what? I was only stenciling with the glaze, so they weren't missing anything on my end. So you may as well.
Perfect. Oh, you're all fixed now. You are now Walter. You are back to being Walter again. It looks like.
Oh well, thank you, Penny or Candi, whichever fixed my name. Thank you, thank you.
We've got our own personal tech crew today.
I know. I saw April's comment, and I think she's right. Mercury retrograde problems. Yes.
Agreed. Oh, probably.
Yep.
Probably.
Yeah. So I just used the peach glaze, and I used it on kind of this yellowy piece of paper from the paper pack that has just a very light design on it. So I thought that this was the perfect piece to use, because the peach will, really pops on it when it's dry, which you can see in my example. And so I'm just going to get that dried. What I did want to show you, though, is I used to make to make the background for my stamped books. I used the wheat chroma mist and a baby wipe, and I applied it that way. So that's what the color turns to look like. It's just a very light kind of tannish color, really pretty. And I'm going to color those up, but I wanted to have that on there for the book pages and for the open fanned book pages, so that they weren't just plain white.
Cool. I have to interrupt you so I don't end up in divorce this time. So my husband's popped in and said hi from Georgia, and I keep missing every time he says hi.
Oh no. Oh.
He's like, I'm going to quit saying hi because you don't ever say hi.
Oh, funny. Scott, right? Yeah, Scott. Yep. Hi, Scott.
Yep.
And hello to Nikki, who joined as well. I'm going to mute for a second here just to get this this glaze dry. I'll be right back.
Perfect. I am just right now embossing I'm just stamping and embossing my pieces that are going to be on the inside and outside of my card. I'm doing embossing this time just to kind of keep my watercolor contained and make it easier for watercoloring. Oh, thank you, Sandi. I know Sandi and I had talked about having somebody catch our measurements and stuff, so I appreciate that. 10.5 by 5 3/4, yes. Score on the long side at 1 3/4, 3.5, 7, 8 3/4, yes. Flip, and then 1.5, 1.5, and then you cut from the first score line on the short side to the last score line on the short side. In between, not all the way through. Thank you, thank you. How's everyone else doing from CYOE? I just got my stuff put away, finished putting my stuff away today. I was delayed getting home by 2 hours, and I got home late, and I finally put everything away. So got so many goodies this time around, and some great paper and some good sneak peeks too of some stuff to come, which I'm super excited about. Anybody else create stuff yet with your stuff from CYOE or been playing yet? Okay, I kind of flicked that one a little too hard, trying to get that fingerprint off of there. It's gonna get fussy cut out anyway. So we've got books the rest of this month. Walter and I just started on August. Wait until you guys see the August stamp set, especially the 8x6, I think it is. Oh my goodness. So cute.
Yeah. Melissa, that one, the Unity set, happened to be, I think, my favorite set of the event. I absolutely loved that one. The peony is just gorgeous, and yeah.
Don't go buying any of that paper pad yet, Walter.
What's
or
that?
did you buy any of that paper yet, or any more of that paper?
I did.
Okay, I bought you an extra paper pack if you want it.
Oh, thanks.
I literally was like, I know Walter's gonna love this, and I love this, so I bought you. I bought you an extra one.
Oh, you're the best. Thank you.
As soon as I
You know,
did the class, I immediately went up and grabbed like 4 packs.
awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's paper that I will definitely use.
Oh God, it's gorgeous.
What was your favorite session?
I would say the Unity was my favorite out of them all, but I would say honestly, my second favorite was the teddy bear.
Okay. Yeah.
With the stencils. And then when we watched Kathy Zilski do it, I didn't bring the best brown. So my teddy bear got too dark, and then I covered over his face where I couldn't color his nose and his eyes really good. And the way Kathy Zilski did that bear was so. I can't wait to redo that card.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's so amazing. I love Kathy.
Oh, and just the way she looks at stuff and then kind of comes up with something,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm assuming, I don't know who's in here, Penny or Candi. I didn't get any of the cards during the event. I did the make and takes Monday night. I have everything else set up. Just need to get it. Yeah, I mean they went fast. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't finish any card until the breaks. So. All right, I'm using is this the wheat? Make sure I grab the right one. I'm using the wheat as the base for all my books.
Okay, let's see. I am now going to go ahead and do some coloring. I'm going to color my stack of books and my bookmark. And on my sample card, I colored them. I wanted to do something a little different, so I used metallic gel pens to color the spine. So I think I'm going to do the same thing again. I love the look of metallic gel pens.
I did that on the paper because you know how you get that gold embossed paper edges on those older books?
Oh, yeah.
So I did it. You did it on the binder. I did it on the paper, on the edge of the paper.
Nice. Let's see. I'll grab my colors here.
All right, that's my little splash of wheat from the pack, and then I start adding colors, layering colors on top of this. Yeah, I agree, Cindy. It was a great session, though.
Yeah, it truly was.
Presentation wise too, my goodness, they did a fabulous presentation.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like Angela and Whit. I watch them when they go live on occasion, usually for some of their bigger releases. And one time, in the chat, I told them, I was like, the two of you could host a talk show.
Oh,
They're
yeah, they
so
could.
good. They're so
They totally
good.
could. So now I'm just putting over the wheat my new favorite aqua pigment, which is the library lamp. Just trying to age the books, really.
Like in the library lamp, huh?
Oh, yeah. I picked up one, Walter. Let me grab it. That's similar in color. I'll put it on. I'm going to put it on the glass mat here. Tasseography.
Oh.
It's a deep red.
Oh.
So I grabbed it. I just saw it. I hadn't heard it. I'm like, I'm going to grab that one. It was in with the new release of the aqua pigment. So
Okay. Yeah, I saw it listed on the website, but I tend to use more of the chroma mists than the aqua pigments.
oh,
I love the chroma mists. Not that I don't love the aqua pigments. I just don't do as much watercoloring as you.
yeah, it is my favorite kind of medium at the moment. And now I'm just taking some random Earl Grey on some of these. Just giving them some age.
Oh, Melissa, that sounds so cute. Nice. She's using the Honey Acres paper for a baby book.
Oh, yeah.
And Candi said that she got all of her cards done. Nice.
I did finish them on the side, but not during class.
Yeah, a lot of times, like during the events like that, I like to watch and, be able to chat. So I don't always create at the same time. But that's just me.
Yeah, even if you're chatting virtually or chatting in person, it's like you can get behind real easy.
Yeah. Well, and they were doing that contest for chatting, and I was trying to keep up, but geez, some of them were just they were knocking. Like, I started off in first place, and then a little while later, I got knocked out, and it was tough.
I missed. What was what prize did they give for the big chatter?
I had a work meeting this afternoon, so I was not able to see the live. So I don't even know. Did anybody catch the live and know what was given? Do we know who won with the ticket?
Somebody sent me. I think Sandi sent me the ticket numbers and what they got with them.
Oh,
I didn't have any winning numbers this time, but some good prizes, like a Christmas kit. Somebody got I think it was a full passport for next year.
that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That is amazing.
Karen, the fussy cutting.
Yeah, that's understandable. There was a lot of fussy cutting.
Yeah, there was.
I do a lot of fussy cutting, but I don't have that issue. So I totally get it though. Karen.
We were talking about fussy cutting in class because some like I don't have any like what a lot of them had. I have these Fiskars spring loaded ones,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot have just the little. They look like a little tiny scissors. Some had really like they literally look like eyebrow tweezers or eyebrow cuttings. They were so small.
Oh,
Um,
ones
I
like
can't
this?
like that.
Yeah.
Those cramp my hand. I need the springy.
Okay. Yeah, those are okay. I do love I have a pair from Westcott. They're titanium blades. These are really good, and I use these most of the time for my fussy cutting.
Yeah, they're those. Yeah, those kinds. So people had quite a few people had those, and those. I just need the spring loaded. My old hairdresser hands are and wrists. It's my carpal tunnel that.
Ah, yeah, that was a good call, Candi, with the SVGs.
Do you have a cricket, Walter? Do you cut quite a few of the SVGs out, or?
I do have a Cricut. I do not use it that often. I do plan on trying it again now that I took the session with Candi that she so kindly hosted to teach how to do it. Um, but yeah, no, I get I don't find Design Space to be very user friendly.
Yeah.
And so my family was nice enough to buy it for me for Christmas a couple of years back, and I just need to spend some more time with it, I
Yeah,
think.
I agree. I completely agree with the design space. It's not. I feel like there's a lot of manipulation you have to do to get it to what you want.
Yeah, and someone had explained it to me by saying, well, you have to speak its language and tell it what to do, and I get that, but you would think that with the age of AI and everything, that they could come out with a better solution that would be much easier to use.
Well, and I'm kind of like, no, that's what I paid a lot of money for the machine to do.
This is true. This is very true. I
I mean,
do
like,
feel that way too.
I agree with you. There's certain things you probably have to do to make it do what you want it to do. Totally agree. But like, no, that's what the machine's for. No, I gotta. Mine's back in Georgia, and I'm going home in a couple weeks, and I'm gonna just cut out a ton of SVGs and so I have them on hand.
Nice.
Especially with the dye, we don't have as many dyes anymore right now, and
Yep.
I have a feeling. I mean, with this dye industry issue, I think SVGs are kind of going to be the new thing.
I think you're right. Yeah. Yep. That seems to be, I think, I've seen a lot of companies offering them. So
Hmm. It's cheap,
it is. It's much, I mean, it's so much cheaper than a dye.
right?
But I love dyes.
Oh, I agree.
I'm old school. But, I can definitely understand the issue with, the cost and the limited number of companies that actually make them and the tariffs and everything. So
Hmm.
we are an industry in flux, that's for sure.
Oh, that's for sure. Well, at least Christopher with Brutus Monroe, like it was instantaneous. This tariff stuff came up, and he's like, "Nope, not going to charge it. What are we going to do?" And then all of a sudden, we got all these tons of SVGs available. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
you got to shift. You got to be ready.
Oh, yeah. And I totally respect his stance about, not wanting to have to charge that much. He thinks about the customer base. So
Oh, 100%. I make wearables with my Cricut, either HTV or yeah, and I haven't. I've
Hmm.
done a couple transfers. I just again I haven't figured out how to manipulate the machine to do what I need it to do.
Yeah. The one thing that I've successfully done with my Cricut is for each of my friends' daughters, I made them some really nice light up shadow boxes for their birthdays one year, and I cut out the flowers that I paper flowers, and I hand rolled them. So I used the Cricut to cut out the flowers, and I was
Oh,
able to do that. That wasn't too difficult.
my other issue is getting those mats to stick. I always
Yeah.
struggle with the mats, it seems like.
Yeah, and people say, "Oh, just rinse them off," and well, I don't know.
I know. I've tried. Like, a little bit of light Dawn dish soap and
Yep.
oh, forgot one page. Shoot.
Okay, those are colored. So now I can go ahead and just do some fussy cutting of this.
All right. Watercoloring complete.
And I'm the type of crafter who likes to fussy cut on the line and not leave a lot of open, like, white space around the images. So I'm hugging the line as much as I can.
I go back and forth on that one.
Do you?
Yeah, and no particular reason. Not like, oh, my florals, I cut this with like I don't know why, I just go back and forth. And I think I don't want to fussy cut certain things out, but I don't know. I just go back and forth on
Yeah.
that one. Oh, didn't think of that Candy. Pixie spray to the and press with a prayer on those
Ah,
mats.
good idea. Yeah, I have some pixie spray sitting right over here and should be putting it to more use.
Now I'm just accenting the pages with gold, and then I'll do a little bit on the binders.
Oh,
Just
okay, April. That's good to know. She buys the cheaper mats on Amazon rather than trying to clean them.
oh well, and then I bet you pixie spray. I bet you works like a charm if on those. I might
Yeah.
have to try. I think I've gotten some of the cheaper ones too, because it's like I'm not gonna keep paying if they're not working.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sandy says second to the Brer and Pixie spray. All right, I did just buy my first can of Pixie sprays for some of the stencils that we had.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's it works so well. I had never heard about it actually until I saw Christopher use it on a live, and after I saw him, I ordered it, and I don't use it every time, but especially like I use it on the more detailed stencils.
Yeah, same. Especially the ones with the little bits that kind of catch.
Mm-hmm. Okay, the other thing that I need to do is just cut a little tab for my pull-up.
We both got some fussy cutting going.
Yes. Before I do that, I'm going to start assembling a bit.
I don't remember if I had this purchase last time we talked, but I'd finally bought a fuse.
Oh, yeah.
I've done a few panels so far,
Yep.
and totally loving it. I bought some more foil when I was at Brutus Monroe to start practicing a little bit. But yeah, totally digging the foiling.
Yeah, it's fun, and I ordered pre-ordered the new ones that are coming out because I thought I think we received the samples with our CYOE kits, and I really liked them. So I don't.
The ones from the ones from the class you're talking about. Those.
Yeah. Yep. So I ordered those. I don't do a ton of foiling. It's like I also have the Spellbinders foiling system, the hot foil, and it's pretty, but I just never take it out and use it.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the I did go ahead and also buy the Spellbinders. What do you call it? The press plates there. The
better. I want to say better. Is it better press? Is that the one?
Better press, yeah. And it's fun, but it's okay. I just don't use it that much.
Yeah, I feel like and that's why I toyed with the fuse. Even I'm like, some of these are like, how much are you going to actually use it?
Mm-hmm.
And then like what else are you going to use it for?
Yeah. I actually I like the fuse. If I had the fuse before I bought the hot foil system, I wouldn't have bought the hot foil system.
Oh.
Yeah. I do think that the fuse, it's just easier and it's just adding accents, and I don't always want to have a ton of foil on there. Sometimes I just want that little touch. So
right.
Oh, I'm not surprised by that, Melissa. Great minds think alike.
Yeah, and I guess kind of my fuse decision was based more on like another option for sentiments, so I don't have to like stamp like, you know what I mean, just to be able to do that with sentiments and stuff.
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay, Sandi, here's some measurements for you. You're gonna need your front and back pieces right here. You're gonna make a piece that is 3 inches by 5 3/4 inches. And what I have pre-done, and I will do a piece here. Let me cut this. Where's my book paper here? Do another one in purple. So I did 3 inches. And be mindful of the orientation of your pattern. I'll zoom in here. The pattern of your paper, knowing which way you're going to put it. And then 5 3/4. All right. I've just been using my glass mat a lot for stuff, so a little tape on the back just to hold it down. Then I'm taking my peach chroma glaze, and you're just going to stencil this through. I tried to line up my stencil so I had the more book stacks versus in the middle it kind of is less. So I lined up the end because then it had more book stacks. And then I just use this to smear through And I thought this color went really well with this paper for the peach Bellini to use it through my stencil, I guess is what I was going to say. All right, and then just lift. I just smeared it, but and then let that dry. So with this piece pre-done, after you do the 3 by 5 3/4, you're going to just literally cut it in half. All right, so then 1 1/2. I need to do the 5 3/4. 5 3/4. All right. Then you can go ahead and put these on your front and back piece. Taylor did a card at SCT, and she did use pixie spray and foil to add some dimension to some cards. It was very neat. So she sprayed. I missed the beginning part of that chat. So they sprayed pixie spray, and then foiled over it.
Oops, what? I forgot to stamp my sentiment.
My bad, Sandy. Change that dimension to 5 1/2. So sounds like you've been like crazy busy at work, huh?
Yeah, it has been pretty busy. It's we're just wrapping up our fiscal year end and starting the new fiscal year, which means I have lots of fun. But, could be worse.
That's right.
Overall, it's a good organization that I work for, and I have a good boss, which makes a load of difference.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. This is my middle piece right there, right dead center. So this one you're going to want, I am using, I picked out paper that had the bookshelves. So I've got to make sure orientation wise, it is this way. So it needs to be 3 1/4 this way and 2 1/2 tall. So I'm going to go 3 1/4 this way. And then 2 1/2.
That sounds really cool. So Penny said that what Taylor did is she sprayed the pixie spray into the air and then let drops of it fall onto the card and then foiled it.
Oh.
That's pretty cool.
That's like the cologne effect you're supposed to do to put your cologne on.
Yeah.
Spray it in the air and walk through it.
Yep.
That's cool.
I just spray it right on the neck and that's it.
Same. Okay, so then my next two are my two pieces next to the center. And you're going to want two of these at 1.5 wide by 2.5 tall. So I'm going to do my 2.5 tall, keeping my orientation on my books and my cups. So 2.5 tall.
Oh, you know what? I forgot that I
and 1.5. 1.5.
Red. And acrylic block.
And those go right here.
It doesn't want to open. Yeah, there we go.
All right. That's my sentiment. So now these are my middle pieces up and down here. So now you need 3.25 wide by 1.25 high. So we're going to go 1.25. And 3.25. 1.25 by 3.25. This one will definitely use up your if you got scraps. It's a good scrap fuster one, I think.
Yeah.
So Walter, you said you watched CYOE a little bit?
Oh, I watched everything. Yep.
All of it. Okay. So me and Dana and Shalana were at the same table. And we had the squeakiest. I'm saying this because my chair is super squeaky. We had the squeakiest table. The slightest movement or die cutting, or especially if you're ink blending, it was like this crazy squeaky wheel. Could you hear it on camera at all?
I did not hear it on camera at all.
Okay, because we just were cracking up. Like you couldn't move, and it was just this crazy squeak going on.
I saw the three of you laughing an awful lot on camera.
Probably because of the squeak.
Yeah, no, I mean, it looked like you were having a blast. And I was jealous that I couldn't have made it down there on Friday, and Saturday it just wouldn't have been worthwhile for me to try to head down.
Well, yeah.
Because I would have missed part of the event. So
right.
It's just a tough time of the year for me.
Judy calls. All right, my last little four squares. 4 of them. You need it 1.5 wide by 1.25 tall. Did I do that right? Yeah.
Zucchini bread. Ooh. I love zucchini bread.
That brings me back to childhood.
There's very few baked goods that I've ever met that I haven't liked.
Yeah, same.
I have such a sweet tooth and a pastry, like, carbs. Oh, jeez.
Did you grow up? Like, did your mom bake a lot growing up?
I would say, somewhat. I mean, it wasn't like, all the time, but my mom was known for her Black Forest cakes.
Ooh.
Which were delicious. There was layers of chocolate cake with whipped cream and cherries in between.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Delicious. So whenever there was like family parties, people would ask her to make a Black Forest cake.
Yeah, my mom baked a lot. We always had cookies and baked goods and stuff. My mom baked a lot.
Okay.
So I grew up on huge sweet tooth myself. Grew up on sweets and still to this day love them.
Hi, Christy. Thanks for joining. Christy is out in St. Louis for Paper Gonza.
Paper. I was just gonna say. Oh, good. Brandon. He said he couldn't hear the squeak either.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Brenda. My mom also made a delicious apple spice cake. Very true, Brenda. Very true.
My grandma made zucchini bread all the time. Between that and banana bread.
Love zucchini bread. Oh, I love banana bread too.
Oh, I could literally eat banana bread every day. I love banana bread.
My favorite is I love pumpkin bread. And in the fall, when the real cranberries are in season for Thanksgiving, I buy the real cranberries and freeze several bags because I like to make pumpkin cranberry bread.
Oh,
The cranberries just burst open as you bake it, and oh my gosh, the sweet from the pumpkin and the tangy from the cranberry is just so good.
I'm gonna have to run out and get some Ben and Jerry's ice cream or something after this. I have 0 sweets in the house right now, and now I'm like, I need ice cream or something right now. Okay, I'm just attaching my little elements here. So I did all of it except for the back one's going to be up on dimensionals. So I put the big stack of books in the front, and then on my plant I put it in the upper portion because I have a strip here that's going to go for the sentiment. Oh, what did I just do? There we go.
I accidentally smudged a little bit of my glaze, so I am just going to make a minor correction there and let it dry so that this will then be done. Oh, yeah. One thing I like that I make that my niece absolutely loves is I make these cranberry orange shortbread cookies.
Oh,
They're really good.
yeah. Brenda says, Bree says you owe her those cookies.
Oh, Christy. Just be your natural self. People love you. They gravitate towards you.
They do. We were talking about that over the weekend, and she does. She can hold a conversation. She's super sweet. And do people
Yeah.
just she's easy to talk to.
Christy, you're like Raj on the Big Bang Theory. He can't speak to the ladies unless he has a drink. So maybe you just need a drink and loosen up and oh my gosh, Candi, cookie dough truffles. Wow. Hey, Mary Alice. I'll tell you what, Sandi, I did not make the cookies for my niece this past Christmas. I was just so busy, but if I make some, I will I'll try to send some your way because Francie wanted some too. And I'm afraid I disappointed Francie when I didn't make them.
I feel an old-fashioned bake exchange coming on here.
We should. That would be fun.
We should. Good old Lutheran bake-off and cookie exchange. All right. Oh, here it is. I lost my last little one. My little cup.
While Shawn's finishing up, I will show you. Mine is done. Very much like the example I showed you at the beginning. Has that magic sliding window that you just lifted up. And I stamped some hearts around there. You are my favorite chapter with a nice bookmark, the stacked books on the outside of the frame. So if there's a book lover in your life who is special to you, nice card to give to them.
I just got to stamp my sentiment and I am done.
Oh, take your time. We got started a little bit late. I'm just going to check the chat and see if there's any comments to... Oh, Michelle would like, or Melissa would like an old-fashioned.
Ooh, that sounds good too.
Lately, I have been, I love the Ghost Tequila. It's a very spicy tequila. I mean, and by spicy, you can definitely feel it in your throat as you swallow. So it has a bite to it. So I've been drinking spicy margaritas when I go out.
Ooh, is that like a jalapeno kind of, or like ghost pepper?
I think it's definitely not jalapeno because it tastes different than the jalapeno tequilas. So I'm thinking it is ghost pepper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my partner usually likes those spicy margaritas too.
Okay.
All right. Last little piece. I just did a strip to fit this centerpiece and cover up. It's the same width as the designer series paper, and I think it's 3/4 to an inch high. Oh my gosh, that's it. Ooh, one crooked one that dried crooked. I'll peel and redo that later. All right, let's get this to fold the right direction here. Come on. There we go.
Shawn's got the origami going on.
Yeah, right? And now this card turns into a flamingo. The special surprise at the end. All right, here's my card. Yeah, mine's pretty identical. I did try to do the colors the same too on tonight's card. So there is your trifold fun fold card.
That is a lot of fun.
Easy. Actually, it was just so much easier than what I anticipated. So when I found it.
Nice.
Yeah, there we have it. And you showed yours already, right? Did you show yours already?
Yep,
oh, okay.
I did.
Right.
But Christy, yes, I'm done. Mine is a magic window card. Just slide up and You Are My Favorite Chapter, nice little bookmark inside, hearts on the paper. And of course, we have the beautiful stenciled bookshelves on the front.
Cool.
Thanks, Candi.
Love,
Yeah.
love, love it. All right, let's go. Should we wrap up?
Head back up. Sounds good. Thanks, Luann and Melissa.
Oh, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for showing up again. We really appreciate you guys. I think we are getting fangirled, I think, in the chat for CYOE and definitely in the room. So they're loving what we're giving them so far, which is kind of fun.
Nice. And yeah, I mean, we totally appreciate you and your kind words. And we love that you come back each week.
Don't forget, if you guys get inspired and do make a card out of some inspiration from tonight, please post it. Please hashtag Men of Monroe Wednesdays. We would love to see what inspiration you got from, especially from these book stamps. They're really cool. So make sure to hashtag us, and just remember, these are products given to us for free being on the design team, just so that we can show you Walter's version and my version and give you some ideas. So appreciate you guys so much.
Yeah. And next week we are continuing on with the books. And I'm probably a little biased, but I think we have some really cool cards for next week.
Yeah, I agree. So, all right, you guys, thank you so very much, and we'll see you next Wednesday.
Sounds good. Thanks, everyone.